fairy tales aren't just for kids. There's one for adults that's popular too, and that is Medicare will cover all your health care costs. Sadly, that's far from the truth. Now, don't get me wrong, Medicare plays a very important role in the health care story. But even with Medicare, you could easily have to come up with hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your own pocket for additional costs that aren't covered under Medicare. Here to help us cut those very real costs is my law partner, Mike Solomon. Thanks for joining us, Mike. So, Mike, if we have Medicare coverage, where do all these other costs come from?
Well, Armin, even with Medicare, you have deductibles and co-pays, and there are other things like eyeglasses, prescription drugs, hearing aids.
Give us an example. Give us an example.
For example, Medicare Part A, you don't pay a premium. That covers your hospital stay, but you have a deductible there of a little over $1,100, $1,184. And Part B, which covers your doctor's visits, that costs $104 per month, and then you still have a deductible of $147.
Okay.
Part D is the prescription drug program. That costs a little over $40 a month, approximately. Right. And then if you hit the donut hole, you could be out of pocket thousands of extra dollars. Right. And then there are other things. You might want dental care, and
that can be very expensive.
That can be very expensive.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So how do we cut our costs?
Well, there are a couple ways. One way, for example, if you're still working, you can be eligible for a health savings account, and by that you put money in that account, you get a deduction, so it's income, it reduces your taxes. The money inside the account, like an IRA, grows tax-free, and this grows tax-free, and then you use it to pay your medical expenses. You don't have to pay any income taxes on it, so it saves you some money.
How about for retirees that aren't working?
Well, if you're a retiree, you need to buy a Medigap plan. And what these plans do is they pay for most, if not all, of the costs that Medicare doesn't pay. Now, there are 10 different standardized tests. They're lettered A, B, C, etc.
Right.
So you look at each of those plans, see which one fits your needs the best. Then when you pick a letter, let's say you pick letter A's plan is the best, then compare the different companies, because even though it's a standardized plan, they may have different costs. And you try to figure out what's best for yourself.
And you can save a lot of money doing that.
That's right.
Very good. Thank you, Mike. Medicare is a wonderful program, but you'll still be faced with substantial medical costs. To create a happier ending to this story, follow Mike's advice. We'll be right back.
Call Budish, Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information or to schedule a speaker for your organization. Or log on to www.budishandsolomon.com.
Thanks for joining us today on next week's show. If your financial future is in flux, are annuities the answer? We'll see if the advantages add up for you. Then you can't sleep? We'll help you rest easy. Sometimes the behaviors of your loved one with dementia can be mystifying. We'll clue you in on ways to solve the puzzling questions. Plus, let's catch up with a Cleveland comic whose rants and raves focus finding humor in our hometown. And last, lessons we can all learn about life care. Until then, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
Would you like to join our kitchen conversation? All you have to do is call toll-free 1-877-765-1543 and leave us your question, name, and phone number. Or log on to www.golden.tv for all the latest information and show updates.